Welcome to this video where you will learn how to make sales at Forever. And for that, I'm lucky to have a guest. It's Marie-Jo, who is a manager at Forever and has been there for 14 or 15 years. Marie-Jo, can you tell us how long you've been at Forever and why you joined Forever? Yes, I've been developing my activity at Forever for 15 years.
The activity at Forever, the products. Why? Because when I reached retirement, I didn't want to stay inactive. So I wanted an activity that would provide me with communication since I was in that field. So that's why I started with Forever in 2010, and I'm still here. And because I love the products. And then I really got into it at Forever because we build a team and work with our team. And then it happened. One thing that happened to all of us is that COVID came, as everyone knows. Well, it cut the connections. And then, unfortunately, my team fell asleep. Not me. I didn't fall asleep. Because during that time, I continued to prospect on social media. So I keep prospecting, which often led me to countries in Africa, because no matter what people say, in those countries, they want to move forward. And it's true that I've communicated a lot about those countries. They didn't bring me much. Big deal. On the other hand, there were interesting exchanges and knowledge. So that's a bit of my journey with Forever up until COVID.
Yes, okay. So before we go further, in the topic of how to get customers at Forever, what do you prefer about Forever? If there was one thing you could say, the must-have product at Forever, what would it be?
I would say it's the pulp. Everything that is for inner well-being helps to detoxify. I would say that aloe vera is a cellular regenerator. So automatically, I say it allowed me to stay in very good health and to keep a nice skin. Because as you all understood, if I started in 2010, if you do the math, you can quickly see what my age is. So it allowed me to stay very fit, very active. And there you go, because you see, for Forever, last week I did a trade show and I traveled 600 kilometers over the weekend. So you see that the products are really very effective.
I know that at Forever, there are a lot of people who start by buying products and then they become addicted, and that's why they sell them to others. So, great. If you want to buy the pulps, as she tells us exactly, there are Marie-Jo's links in the description of this video. You can click on it, go to Facebook and talk to her. I also put the link to her direct shop. But now, let's get to the point. At some point, Marie-Jo, you wanted to do more with Forever and you tried Novalya. Share your story with Novalya.
So my story with Novalya is very simple. Yes, I've been with Forever from the beginning. Because before joining Novalya, I had done what we call a sales funnel. Well, that really cost me a lot. I say this very honestly. I was advertising with Meta. But you have to know that when you're all alone and working by yourself, even on a sales funnel, for me, the ads were costing me between 400 and 500 euros a month. So I got fed up. And then I saw one of my colleagues from Forever, not to name her, it's Marie-Georges, that one day we were in touch. And then she had already contacted me about platforms, and then it wasn't the right time. I was focused on my sales funnel, so I wasn't ready to start with her. And then, seeing that I wasn't succeeding with my sales funnel, I noticed her sharing her successes on Facebook all the time. Darn, she's succeeding and I'm not. So I got in touch with Marie-Georges, and that's when I had the chance to discover Novalya. When I joined Novalya in my first month, I got 3 people. So as we understood at that time, the platform never cost me anything. Have always self-funded it. So at Novalya, I found, compared to what I had experienced, that it was much easier and more fun. And there you go, that's why. And it's true that for me, what I love about Novalya is the openness it gives us to the outside world, because as we have new prospects coming in from everywhere, it allows us to communicate with the whole world. And that's magical. It brings us a lot of communication. And there you see, before this interview, I was with one of my cousins who came over for lunch. And then she says to me, yeah, on social media, you go for it and you're always active. I said, yes. She tells me, today we don't have time, but you need to tell me a bit more about what you do, because it interests me. This is what Novalya brings us. It means that it allows us to open up to an outside world.
Great. You say what I took away is that you have prospects from all over everywhere. So you have plenty of prospects in conversation. Great. From 3, the first month. Can you tell us? I know that people love numbers, Marie-Jo.
Do you have any other numbers to share about your journey with Novalya? Well, I would say that what's great about Novalya is that there is no competition in terms of products. Whether we're with Forever, LR, Herbalife, or any other company that exists, we are not in competition at all. And I would say that compared to what we do, when we're in our own business, like with Forever, I find that we're much more open than in our companies like Forever. We're closed off. We're not open to others. It's Forever. It's not. Yes. And at Novalya, there is no competition in terms of products. Everyone has their place. And I have collaborators from Frederick M. I have collaborators from LR, so I can't anymore. Beauty products, Natura. So these are all people who are into wellness and who feel comfortable with us. And there, what I find is that we don't have a competitive spirit among each other, saying, oh yeah, but my product is better than yours. No, that's what I liked about Novalya. It opens us up to others. And we're less sure about saying, this is my product here. Everyone is on the same level. Everyone is here to find new clients. So automatically, I find that it's a mindset that's quite different from our companies.
Okay, great. Can you share some numbers with us? You already told us that in the first month, you had sponsored 3 people. Do you have any more numbers to share with us? Because people love numbers. You see, someone starting with Forever today, she's going to say, if I take Novalya, what do you get? For example, what have you done in the last few months, the last few weeks? I managed to get 3 to 4.
Affiliates per month, no problem. So 3 to 4.
Per month. Watch out. Marie-Jo is working. She's sending the messages. She's responding to the messages behind the scenes. But the results are there. 3 to 4 sponsorships per month. Listen, a big shout out. Congratulations, because I know you're working hard. What could we say today? Marie-Jo, today, what would you say to someone who is hesitant to take it? Novalya, someone who says, should I take it or shouldn't I? What should I do? Marie-Jo, in your opinion.
The question I sometimes hear is this going to work for me? What would you say to someone who asks you, is this going to work for me? Anyway, if someone has a vision and wants to grow in their business and find new partners or clients, they shouldn't hesitate to take Novalya. Novalya is a platform that is easy to use, fun, and works really well. So there is no problem with taking this platform. If they don't learn, that's their loss.
I love it. I love it, but if they don't learn, they won't sponsor the 3. What you did in the first month and the 3 or 4 that you do every month now? Okay, great. Now, Marie-Jo, I'm going to raise the stakes a bit. Let's wrap up with the final crucial question. It's like, imagine during the night, I go into Novalya's computers and I cut off your account. Tomorrow morning, what time do you use it?
Novalya. What's your routine with Novalya? So for me, my routine is from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. in the evening. So after 9 p.m., don't forget, I'm an active retiree, but still I take a little time for myself after 9 p.m. So I'm often available, well, maybe not all day, but from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., it's every day. It's a ritual. I send my messages. I respond to my messages. And there's one thing I also do, and we must not forget that if we decide to work this way, we have teams. What needs to be done? Well, we need to work with these teams. So what we do is training zones with our teams.
Of course, and that's why you have such a great team. Now, I would like to go back to my question a bit. Imagine that tonight, I go into Novalya's computers, I go to your account, I disconnect your account, Novalya, and tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., you say, bam, no, Novalya. What's your reaction?
What are you going to do? Well, first, I'm going to go on Telegram and ask my colleagues, but what's going on? Are you all connected? What's going on? I've always been someone who's persistent. I can tell you that I'm going to be a pain and reach out to support, to Gatien, to Sunny, to Marie-Georges, to Paul. I'll be there. And I arrive too late.
Because, in fact, you've become addicted to Novalya, right? Ah, yes, I really like it a lot.
For sure. Now, I can't do without Novalya anymore.
Great. Well then, listen, tonight I won't go to the end. Bridge the Novalya computers to disconnect your account. Don't worry. Because I know you can drive. I'm in the south of France. And to come and pull my ears, I really don't want that. Thank you for this interview. Thank you for your transparency. Thank you for your smile. If you want to discover Marijo's products, just click below. And if today you want more referrals, you might be thinking, should I do it or not? As she said, give it a try. Give it a try. Go back to the person who shared this video with you. If you want to do up to 3 to 4 sponsorship per month at Forever, at LR, in any relationship marketing, and take action. Like Marijo, you will achieve the same results by working. I wish you all the success, Marijo. Thank you so much. Thank you. See you soon at the meetings. And you who are watching this video, take action. Go back to the person who shared this video with you and start with us. I wish you all the success. Bye. Bye.